Are you not in my power? Haven't I the agreement? But of course you will merely take pleasure in it, if I have you bound and say to him, 'Do with him what you please.'" "Woman, you are mad!" I cried. "I am entirely rational," she said calmly. "I warn you for the last time. Don't offer any resistance. One who has gone as far as I have gone might easily still go further. I feel a sort of hatred for you, and would find a real joy in seeing him beat you to death. I'm still restraining myself, but—" Scarcely master of myself any longer, I seized her by the wrist and forced her to the ground, so that she lay on her knees before me. "Severin!" she cried. Rage and terror were painted on her face. "I shall kill you if you marry him," I threatened. The words came hoarsely and dully from my breast. "You are mine. I won't let you go. I love you too much." Then I clutched her and pressed her close to me. My right hand involuntarily seized the dagger which I still had in my belt. Wanda fixed a large, calm, incomprehensible look on me. "I like you that way," she said carelessly. "Now you are mine, and at this moment I know I still love you." "Wanda!" I wept with rapture, and bent down over her, covering her dear face with kisses, and she, suddenly breaking into a loud gay laugh, said, "Have you finished with your idyll now? Are you satisfied with me?" "You mean," I stammered, "that you weren't serious?" "I am very serious," she gaily continued. "I love you, only you, and you foolish little man, didn't know that everything was only make believe and play acting. How hard it often was for me to strike you with the whip, when I would have rather taken your head and covered it with kisses. But now we're through with that, aren't we? I have played my cruel role better than you expected, and now you will be satisfied with my being a good little wife who isn't altogether unattractive. Isn't that so? We will live like rational people. You will marry me!" I cried, overflowing with happiness. "Yes, marry you, you dear, darling man," whispered Wanda, kissing my hands. I drew her up to my breast. "Now you are no longer Gregor, my slave," said she, "but Severin, the dear man I love." "And he, you don't love him?" I asked in agitation. "How could you imagine my loving a man of his brutal type? You were blind to everything. I was really afraid of you." "I almost killed myself for your sake." "Really?" she cried. "Oh, I still tremble at the thought that you were already in the Arno." "But you saved me," I replied tenderly. "You hovered over the waters and smiled, and your smile called me back to life." Section 7